Hi and welcome to the podcast. This is Adeline Tell That Story. This is a space where faith meets execution for builders, visionaries, believers, and storytellers. A place to tell your own story and learn how to move forward even when help hasn't arrived yet. Sometimes we build quietly, sometimes we carry things alone, and sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is simply tell the truth about what we lived through. Today I want to talk about something many people are told not to talk about. Something that often gets buried under silence, shame, or fear. Today's conversation is about this simple truth. You are allowed to talk about what he did to you. The story about him is part of my experience. He was not the person he portrayed to be. He was a liar, a cheater, a narcissist, and a manipulator. I was upfront and never saw myself as a victim, even though I was one. But I had to defend myself while he told his version of the story that made it look like I was the villain because I spoke up about the hurt I was carrying inside. But what I did wrong was staying too long in a relationship I knew I should have left. Many people are told to stay quiet about things that hurt them, that speaking about it is wrong, traumatic, and shameful. Silence often protects the wrong person, and the person who experienced the harm is left carrying the weight alone. Silence can feel safer in the moment, but over time it becomes heavy. It sits in your mind, in your body, and convinces you that your story should stay hidden. But telling the truth about your experience is not revenge, it's not drama, it's about reclaiming your voice. It's about saying, this happened to me, and I'm allowed to speak about it. If you're listening right now, and there's a part of your story you've been afraid to speak about, I want you to hear this clearly. You're not wrong for wanting to tell the truth about what happened. You're not weak for naming something that hurt you. You do not have to protect someone else's actions with your silence. This podcast exists because stories matters. Stories help us understand where we've been. Stories help us move forward. And sometimes telling the truth about our past is part of building our culture, especially when the help hasn't arrived yet. And especially when you're learning to stand on your own voice. So, if there's one thing I want you to take from this episode, is this. You are allowed to talk about what he did to you. Your voice matters. Your story matters. And the truth about your experience does not belong in silence. Thank you for being here. This is Adeline Tell That Story. You have a good day. Bye.